Well, ladies and gentlemen, the beefing continues. We got brand new patch notes, everybody, and let me tell you, man, I guess we got to holy smokers, it ain't no dang jokers, okay? The homie Trump ain't stopping. We also got a crazy situation happening in South Asia, the Ukraine situation, India versus Pakistan, and you know, the tariffs war, this tariff war, that. We got Judgment Day happening in Canada. We're gonna talk about the Judgment Day of Canada in just a little bit. If you're new here, you do not have to subscribe, guys. You do not have to like the video. Roll it.
Tonight, a new measure of President Trump's job performance. An NBC News Stay Tuned poll showing a majority of American adults disapprove of how he's handling the job. And 60% of Americans also say the country is on the wrong track under his leadership. That national feedback coming as Trump approaches the...
You guys really saying that? Americans really saying that? Or is this fake news? Fake news or Americans are really saying that? Let me know in the comments. 1, if you think it's fake news. 2, if you think it's real. 2 in the comments if you think it's real. I want to know, man. Damn.
100th day of his second term this week. A term so far focused on things like reshaping the world economic order.
100 days already.
Americans concerned about the prices they'll pay, even as threats of tariffs have led to negotiations.
Okay, I mean, seems believable because, you know, I remember like my sister was telling me, right? You know, as soon as the homie Trump put tariffs on Canada, right now he's chilling down, which is good. But right as he put, you know, water, like a pack of water bottles would be like 4.5 Canadian to 5 Canadian dollars here, at least. And as soon as he put overnight, it was $9, bro. So yeah, and people were dropping in the comments as well, like different cities, different states, and US as well. We're seeing like, you know, fluctuations and inflations and all that. Yeah, I mean, it was bound to happen though. So
we're going to be taking in a tremendous amount of money. We're going to be taking in a lot of jobs, a lot of plants and factories. They're already coming.
Trump's Treasury Secretary backing his tariffs play.
You're not going to tell the person on the other side of the negotiation where you're going to end up.
But the administration refusing to confirm whether Trump has talked tariffs with the biggest U.S. competitor, China.
I think that the Chinese will see that this high tariff level is unsustainable for their business.
What?
Despite a campaign promise to end the war in Ukraine on day 1, which the president now says,
man, we like, bro, we as a human society, okay, a human species, like dog, like we're so cooked, bro. Because like, yeah, we had the tariff situation ongoing, but the homie Trump has paused, right? So we got some good news though. He paused for 90 days and he's also like lowering tariffs for China. So he's like going back and he's like, okay, we're gonna drop a new patch note. So that's good. That's good. Stock market's starting to recover, but we still got the Ukraine situation ongoing. But guess what? Right now, another challenger approaches, guys. India versus Pakistan, man. Like, you know, that situation is crazy, man. You know, India stopping Pakistan's water supply, and you know, we had this, that, and you know, Pakistan is like threatening nukes as nuclear war. India's like, yeah, we're gonna stop your water and all that. And that situation, bro, like we are so cooked as a society, bro. What if Trump like completely drops the tariffs, stock market starts to recover, and then we got like a war situation, then it just climbs down. And yeah, bro, we are cooked as a society. I just want to play GTA 6, bruh. And I have been saying this for a minute. Give everybody that's watching this video, give everybody that's liking this video $1 billion tax-free, and give all the criminals like PlayStation 5 so they commit crimes in a video game and not in real life, right? And give all the presidents of the world a brand new Call of Duty game in which they can nuke each other ass, nuke each other country, right? Like, do that in the game. You know, Activision, make a game, bro. Like, any game developer watching this video, make a video game. Hit these presidents up with that game. They're just bored. They want to nuke each other, and let them nuke each other in a video game. So, you know, they can get their you know, they can fix their itch and all that, and we also can live as peacefully as well, right? Like the video if you agree. Roll it.
As was an exaggeration, Secretary of State Marco Rubio suggesting a peace deal may be at an impasse.
We have to make a determination about whether this is an endeavor that we want to continue to be involved in.
This after President Trump's face-to-face on Saturday with Volodymyr Zelensky. The president also sharing skepticism on social media about whether Russia wants to stop the war. Democrats worried about Trump's next move.
To just abandon Ukraine after all the sacrifice that they made, it would just be a moral tragedy.
Oh, damn. Home.
Aaron Gilchrist is near the president's home in New Jersey. And Aaron, late tonight, President Trump still sounded somewhat hopeful Ukraine may make concessions.
Hallie, the president was asked if he thought Zelensky was willing to give up Crimea, the area annexed by Russia in 2014. The president said, "Oh, I think so," which is the opposite of what President Zelensky has said as recently as last week. Hallie?
Aaron Gilchrist in New Jersey, thank you. Let's bring in Steve Kornacki for a closer look at the numbers at the big board. And Steve, how does this all break down when you look at specific issues?
Yeah, Hallie, we can see Trump's overall approval of 45%, but what really is dragging him down, it's right here. It's inflation, the cost of living. Obviously, one of the issues, arguably, he was elected on, 40% approval. And the tariffs and trade, 39% approval right there. Where's he doing a little bit better? You can see here, it's on some of the more cultural fronts. His executive order on DEI, 44% approval, and border and immigration, it's almost 50.
Yeah, I mean, because of the tariffs, of course, like, but that's the thing though, like, I'm not even an American, but I remember like him saying tariffs and all this, and people elected him, and all of a sudden people are shocked that he's doing tariffs. I mean, he said he was gonna do, so he just simply did what people voted him for. Whether you like him or not, that we're not even talking about that. He said that he was gonna do that, and like, I mean, a president follows his word and does something that he said he was gonna do, and people are shocked. I mean, big bruh on that situation. But nah, man, the tariffs are definitely kind of effed him up big time, right? Like, the ratings for Trump is dropping, is what they're saying. I'm not sure whether this is real or not. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Maybe it's fake news, and if it is, one in the comments. Two, if you think it's legit. Because I'm not in America, so I don't know how you guys be really feeling. I can just read the comments, and yeah, that's it, right? And but yeah, so tariff situation is what causing inflation, this, that, and yeah, tariffs really effed things around. I mean, markets wise as well, stock market dropped like crazy too. Still wasn't too crazy, let's be real, only 20% drop, bruh. Like, still wasn't that crazy, but Tesla stock almost fell half. That was crazy, and now Tesla stock is also going gangbusters. Palantir stock rolling too, so yeah, stock market recovering. But what if India versus Pakistan starts happening, right? Then what? Then we're gonna be talking about it again, okay? Then we're gonna have a different situation at our hands, and we still got the Ukraine situation going, man. This is crazy. I want to also check out this. So we got the sun, okay? Like, this is probably the most hilarious thing ever. Roll it, check this.
This was a truly iconic and actually quite shocking pose between the two leaders.
Shocking.
As they sat together in really intense, deep-looking discussion at the funeral. And I think we need to remember that the funeral, the whole message was about peace. And in a way, although this pose may have looked, at first glance, like two men locking horns, there was an element of
they're just like discussing, Granny. Like, they're talking, and they're super deep in the conversation. This is why you're getting that posture, because they are super deep into the conversation. They're listening to each other, right? That's why like they're doing this. If they were like, yeah, don't care, they would be like fully relaxed, you know, they would be like sleeping like that. Yeah, they're not sleeping, Granny. They're super engaged.
The head closeness and some of the eye.
Whether they're trying to squash the beef or beefing, that's like that part we don't know though. That part we don't know.
Contact that could have suggested that they were in an enduring battle between the two of them. But looking at their body language and looking at overall, plus the kind of smaller micro details.
Yeah.
It looked to me very much.
I mean, damn, like, go pick up your kids from like school or something, or go pick up your grandkids. They would be happy to spend time with the grandma. You know, like, maybe like set up a picnic, maybe like go watch movies with the grandkids. They would be happy. Yo, pick up your grandkids, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is like, these two boys are just either beefing or not beefing or trying to squash the beef. But one thing is for certain, they are super deep, immersed into the conversation, bro. Like, that's what it is, bro. That's what it is, man. Simple.
So these were two men having a very colluded discussion. They look like, to me, two grandmasters playing a game of chess, and I think that might be symbolic of the kind of discussion that's going on right now. But look at their body language, we can see how mirrored their poses are. Now, this is very interesting, and particularly in terms of Trump, because the last time we saw these two men together, I will use the word debating loosely, but in the Oval Office, it was very much a case of Zelensky looking slightly shell-shocked, but to the edge of his seat, trying to perhaps be helpful.
Next! Okay, we're gonna dive into this one. So this is what I be talking about, man. The thumbnails on YouTube are crazy, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Like, people dropped it. Oh my god. So this is like the India versus Pakistan thing ongoing. Roll it. We got BBC News reporting. Pause. BBC means British Broadcasting Channel, guys. Roll it.
India and Pakistan to exercise maximum restraint as each side threatens the other in the wake of Tuesday's attack in disputed Kashmir. Police say they've identified 3 gunmen from Pakistan who they think were responsible for the murders of 26 Indian tourists. Delhi has since suspended a water-sharing treaty with Pakistan, and they've closed the main land border between the two countries.
Yeah, that is crazy. Like, yeah, I mean, 3 people did like some crazy stuff, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the entire country's now getting blamed for it. And they're shutting down the water supply of Pakistan, and now Pakistan is like, yo, bro, we gonna drop the nuke. Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy, man. Yo, shit, bro. Like, we're so cooked, bro. Come on, man, roll it.
We've got coverage from both sides.
Okay.
Arunaday Mukherjee is in Delhi and Azadeh Mashiri is in Islamabad. Azadeh, there are real fears of an escalation here. You've been speaking to the...
Damn, she's like a baddie, man. Damn, she a baddie, though.
Defense Minister of Pakistan. Tell us what he said.
Well, the Pakistani government's position is clear. They reject any allegations that Pakistan was involved in this attack. In fact, in a largely symbolic move today, the Senate passed a resolution rejecting those allegations, calling it a campaign by India, and also condemning the unilateral suspension of the water treaty. It says that that move is unlawful. Now, when we asked the Pakistani defense minister about this, he said that Pakistan could not take it lying down. This treaty has been in place since 1960, and it governs the Indus River sharing system, the sharing of that water system. And it guarantees the water flow from 3 western rivers to Pakistan. And so we asked the defense minister how Pakistan views any move to halt or divert the flow of water from the Indus River, and this is what he said.
It will be a declaration of war, you know. You are actually depriving us of water, which is our right, which was acknowledged by India, as it is written in that treaty. We want that treaty to stay alive.
Damn, imagine shutting down your water supply, bro. That's crazy. Okay, I want to see the other side. I want to hear the other side too. I want to hear India's side. Roll it.
Well, India has repeatedly, over several decades, has made this allegation that Pakistan has backed separatist forces which have fomented unrest in Indian-administered Kashmir, and it's the same story every time. India makes those allegations and Pakistan denies it. But in this case, what is very significant and what makes the situation a little more unique is the scale of what we saw this time around in Indian-administered Kashmir. This is the first time, in a sense, in recent years that we've seen this kind of an attack take place and directed at civilians, really, and that's something that has left the country shocked and also angry, and which is why there is growing pressure on the Indian government, especially Prime Minister Modi's party, the BJP, which leads an alliance at the government, that they must appear to do something and send a very strong message. So we've heard that tough talk from Prime Minister Narendra Modi and members of his cabinet. Prime Minister Modi himself saying that they will pursue the attackers till the ends of earth. What does that essentially mean? What will that translate into is what the concern really is, as these...
I mean, yeah, like, it sounds like that India is probably going to attack Pakistan, and if they do that, Pakistan is going to retaliate after, and then India is going to retaliate, then Pakistan... Yeah, it's a crazy situation, bro. But I don't think nuclear war... I mean, hopefully it's not gonna happen, because, bro, like, if we already know, right? Like, if one country, whether that be Pakistan or India, if one country drops a nuke, bro, it's over, right? The other country is gonna drop it. Like, simple as that, okay? And then, like, pa, 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 bam! You know, and then... and you might be like, because I know some people are saying, like, yeah, nuke both of these countries. Yeah, it's... Yeah, people are saying that. I've been reading some comments. Bro, if they do that... The entire world is gonna get the nuclear winter, dog. Yeah, bro, like, if you think you're safe here in America or wherever you are, bruh, like, we all gonna get nuclear winter. Like, yeah, if you're gonna go in the direction of, like, okay, nuke both of these countries, it's still gonna be bad for us. Because we're talking closely, like, Pakistan, India combined, the population is, like, 1 point some billion, like, less than 2 billion, but still, bro, like, 2 billion, bro, that's... almost 1/4 of the world. Yeah, right? Like, let me actually drop a Dolby sound effect for you guys so you guys understand. Yeah, it's crazy. And after China, the labor market is gonna go to India, right? Like, you're gonna get a whole lot of made in India or made in Pakistan, made in Bangladesh, like, especially like clothes and this or that, the other. Yeah, so it's a crazy situation, fellas. I also want to get down to this one, Mark Carney. So, Judgment Day for Canada, guys. Canada fort means Canada strong. I don't know, but yeah, I'm in Canada, by the way, guys. So. Oh shit! Oh Today is the voting day. It's currently 1:27 a.m. East Coast, April 28th, while I'm recording this video, right? And later on today, yeah, man, people gonna be voting. Is it gonna be Pierre Poilievre or is it gonna be Mark Carney? Let's find out. Wait for it.
Pierre Poilievre has no plan to stand up to President Trump. He seems to believe that the best way to defend ourselves is for Quebecers and all Canadians to fend for themselves. To give the Americans what they want and hope for the best. There are so many phantom numbers in that platform. But let's start with the approach. With respect to $10 a day childcare, with respect to dental care, farmer care, the approach is...
Okay, we're gonna skip on that. The audio is pretty bad on this one, but the craziest thing is that, like, Pierre Poilievre was winning easy, but ever since, like, Trump threatened Canada with tariffs, you have Mark Carney or Liberal Party ratings shot up. For those of you that do not know, Pierre Poilievre, he's conservative, Mark Carney is liberal. So yeah, today's the voting day, it's judgment day, so we're gonna find out very, very soon who wins, and let's hope for the best, pray for the worst. May! Shout out to Daily Dose of Roll.
Decided to go for a run in extreme freezing temperature.
We're just gonna watch memes while, you know, we got crazy stuff ongoing in the world, okay?
He decided to go for a run in extreme freezing temperatures.
Men alltså, det här är det sjukaste jag varit med.
Thank you for being so patient. You've been so patient.
Oh, the other one.
Okay, now. Be careful.
Hey, whoa, bro, tranquilo.
A truck was carrying giant planks of wood when they accidentally fell off directly into this car.
Accidentally, huh? Oh, damn. Yo! That effed them all up.
As scary as that might have looked, the good news is that nobody was hurt.
Oh, that's a fat one. Look at this monster.
You got this?
Oh, look at this.
Oh, no.
These thieves were trying to steal a slot machine.
Steal a saw machine? Wait, what? What did he say? What kind of machine? Yo, why is she running like that? Run faster. I mean, at least. Okay, mission successful.
They couldn't figure out why this light pole wasn't working.
So they opened it? Okay. They took
it
the
turns out that some squirrel completely filled it up with some nuts.
Oh, no, that was its winter supply. Nah, man. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, the squirrel was probably saving it for the winter. Or maybe for nuclear winter. Oh, shit. Hopefully not, man. Damn, that's way too much.
He put a regular piece of paper on his bed to see how he would react.
That's way too much. Looks like the squirrel was saving for like a decade worth of nuts. I mean, if the roles were reversed, like, you know, we've seen a lot of Jim videos. I mean, like, she looking. I mean, I know why she looking, because he's doing like some crazy stuff, and that's perfectly fine by me. But you know what I mean, right? Like, if the roles were reversed, oh man, he's gonna be called a creep. He's gonna be like arrested, or they're gonna try to arrest his ass or cancel his gym membership. We know all those kind of stuff, man.
This photographer was trying to get some good nature video footage when this happened.
Good nature photo. Oh damn, nah. Hey yo, sup bruh? Sup Holmes?
I can't tell which bird is more angry.
The power of he's trying to show dominance. Yo! Nah, that video is reversed. Or maybe it's not, because these two baddies be walking straight. I don't know.
This poor little guy doesn't know how wheels work.
Man. From the other side, homie.
Yo, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm going to jail now. I'm going to jail. Somebody call the cops. I'm going to jail now. Somebody call the cops. I'm going to jail now because of you.
This kangaroo was trying to drown this guy's dog.
I'm gonna punch your head in. Look at my dog.
Bro, he's You know, the kangaroo thinks that it's like the scuba diving thing, right? I forgot the name, but you know the one that you hold and you can go underwater with it. It's like a zzz, you can do that, right? Yeah, he's acting like the dog was that. Come on, man, let go of my dog, bro.
Merry Christmas.
This poor cat doesn't know how to drink water.
Probably needs a how to drink water video.
This is called a mantid fly, which is a type of flying mantis that looks like a wasp.
He's completely harmless, as it turns out.
I don't know about
Looks
that.
really ominous, but pretty harmless. And is pretty chill, too.
So apparently, it's not uncommon for food vendors in Thailand to remain open during major flooding.
Oh, bro, I would not trust it, but okay. Would you
I
trust
think
it?
this pigeon might be a little too close.
I mean, they're probably cold, so they're loving the heat, right? Yeah, free heat, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, well, actually, crazy piece of art. Yo, I saw some what? Like some statues in it? Why do we have this kind of statue in? Yeah, why is she naked, bro? Oh,
That's
it's just
enough,
like a
Rocky.
bunch of
Back away from the water.
meshed, okay.
Beep, 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 beep.
I have never seen a cat with bad posture before.
They always have a bad posture. I mean, they always do like crazy maneuvers.
Today we're gonna be making churros. All right, they're looking pretty fire. Let's go. I'm gonna get the biggest one, so it better taste good.
Some biking schools use a training wheel device to teach people how to safely do a wheelie.
Oh, that's kind of dope, actually.
This horse wanted to join in with making a snow angel.
That about to be one of the fattest snow angel of all time. Yeah, drop the booty though. Now chill, now chill.
There it is.
I have never seen a cat experience enlightenment before. This is probably the most talented thing you'll see today.
Oh, they're gonna solve it like within 10 seconds? Oh, both of them working together, okay. Oh my god. Yo, hide these kids, bro. CI is probably gonna get these kids, man, because they probably got the high IQ, you know what I'm saying? But did you see this video? Guys, check out this video by clicking it on the screen, because what she did, because she got caught for doing this, right? Check this out and I'll see you right there. It's a crazy video, man.